So it's a digital equity community ecosystem mapping. It's basically sketching like what would ideally a digital equity ecosystem in Tairāwhiti look like. Once we've all done our mapping, so we kind of fill in like, oh, do we have a little bit of this, a lot of this, or do we see it somewhere else in the ecosystem? That's kind of the type of stuff that we're answering. After that, we can see in an overview kind of where our strengths and weaknesses are as the collective of houses. So if there's, for example, something where everyone is really strong and great at it and it's all green and we've got a lot of data around what that is and why that is, that's something that we can say we're quite strong in our region. That's really good to know because it might be something that we can then support other regions with that are trying to work on this at a community level. There could also be things that some houses are really strong in and others not so much, so it's a really good tuakana tēnā enabler. So we can look at it and see, oh man, we might be really bad at like having backup systems and stuff, but then Tolaga Bay N might be really good at it. And so we can go to Lily and say like, hey Lils, how did you set it up? Like, do you have some tips or do you want to spend some time with us to support it? We could also see if we have a lot of things that is just across the board not great, then instead of as individual houses being like, oh, this is something we want and trying to get funding for it or trying to figure out how to do it, we could actually say, well, is this something that we collectively want to grow in our region, and can we band together and do that kind of combine forces, join forces and find a way to improve it together. Part of this whole ecosystem mapping exercise is really just increasing the proximity between the houses, because even though our region is pretty tight in some ways, in other ways also people are busy, you know, we're all kind of working on our own stuff, so this gives us a chance to have a rhythm of coming together, reflecting on what the ecosystem's like, what types of things we might want to improve. And it's not that every house has to be doing everything, and that's not necessarily the aspiration, but it's just like we do want in the region this to be like increasing and to be better, right? So yeah, so I think just actually the fact that you get to know each other, working together, seeing each other regularly and having kind of all, you know, faces in the same direction and having that collective intelligence definitely helps to be able to then, yeah, just see each other eye to eye and decide what we want to collaborate on.